Hello my friends, how are you doing today? Well, in this video, I'm going to discuss something about the rankings of countries, 180 countries to be precise, which have been ranked for their honesty levels, or you can say the levels of corruption on its opposite side by a well-known organization which is called Transparency International. Now, I've been observing these rankings for almost last 2 decades, and I can vividly recall that the Scandinavian countries, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, they have been ranked among the top 10 most honest countries of the world. In other words, the least corrupt countries of the world. So they are highly transparent countries. Now, coming to this ranking, 2018 ranking, as given by Transparency International here, Denmark is the #1 country in terms of honesty, and that's followed by New Zealand, followed by 4 countries which share #3 spot, and these are Finland, Singapore, Sweden, and Switzerland. Since these are 4 countries at #3 spot, so 7th position becomes automatically, and this is by Norway. Then 8th is Netherlands, 9th is having a tie. Canada and Luxembourg are ranked 9 in terms of honesty. And then we go further, we see Germany is 11, UK is 11, Australia is 13, Austria is 14 again, Hong Kong is 14 again, Belgium is 17, and so these are some of the countries that we popularly know. Japan is number 18 in terms of honesty. Good to know that. So my friends, when you are planning to do business, a new business, or expanding in a new country, these rankings will give you an idea about the levels of perception or the degree of honesty their citizens and the businessmen have. It really matters, because as a new businessman, you want to have transparency while you are building a mutual trust with your potential business partner, or maybe your clients or the customers. Then 21 ranking is by France. France is 21 in terms of honesty. Oh God, so here's the United States of America. It's the 22nd most honest country of the world. So good to know. Well, just sharing with you some of the stats which I can recall. United States, as you all know, is #1 in terms of overall GDP. It has $22 trillion economy. And then after USA, 23 ranking is by United Arab Emirates. So the Gulf country, which is having, it's a kingdom of 7 countries. Dubai is one of the cities, and the capital of UAE is, as you all know, is Abu Dhabi. Sharjah is one of the Emirates which comprises the United Arab Emirates. So guys, when we go down further, 30 is Portugal. Oh, Qatar. Qatar is the wealthiest country in terms of GDP per capita. I can recall that the GDP per capita of Qatar is slightly more than 100,000 US dollars. So this country, this Asian country, is 33 in terms of honesty. Well, we go down further. 36th most honest country is Poland. So you can see the levels of corruption are increasing now. Cyprus is 38 in terms of honesty. And let's see other ones. Georgia is 41. Spain is 41. South Korea, this tech giant. So, as you know, South Korean manufacturers, they are leaders in technology. For example, Daewoo Motors, that's from South Korea. Then Samsung from South Korea. LG from South Korea again. So 45 ranking in terms of honesty, shared by uh, Costa Rica. Then France, Italy is 53. Oh, in terms of honesty. Good to know this. I didn't know it. Saudi Arabia is 58. Okay. 60 is Croatia. Cuba is 61. And then we have Greece. This is a tourist spot. Tourists love this Greece. Santorini is a very popular tourist spot. Greece is 67. And then you have Bulgaria at 77. India at 78. India is the second most populous country of the world. Well, it has an area of 3.3 million square kilometers. Because of overpopulation, that's congested in a small area. Of course, the land is not so small, but what I mean to say is that, there is a survival of the fittest, and because of that, because of having various classes, economic and social classes, the levels of corruption increase in such a country. Of course, India is a democratic country, and having a rich heritage from history and religion. It's a secular country. So anyway, let's move further. We come to Kuwait. The oil-rich country, 78 in terms of honesty. Turkey is 78 too. Argentina 85. China, the most populous country, and as you all know, the leading exporter of the world. It's the most. It's the number one in terms of exports. It actually surpassed Germany in terms of exports. So China is at 87 in terms of honesty. Then, my friends, 87 is also Serbia. We come down to 89, which is Indonesia in terms of honesty levels. Then, guys, we come to, let me scroll further. Colombia is 99, Philippines 99, Tanzania 99 too, Thailand is 99 too. This Asian country, as you all know, popular for its beaches. Armenia is 105, Brazil 105. Oh God, so much corruption there. Well, I hope the leaders must be doing their roles to overcome corruption. I had a friend from Brazil, very nice, very honest, professional. Then Egypt is 105, and Ethiopia 114, Niger 114, Pakistan is 117, Vietnam is 117, and then 120 is Liberia. Okay. And guys, 120 is Ukraine. Nepal, 124. Nepal is in the Himalayas. It's an Asian country, and it has the largest concentration of Hindus in the world. More than 95% Hindus in its population. Then, guys, we scroll on further. Burma is 132. Iran is 138. Well, the list is having 180, so I'm just curious which is the most corrupt country in the world. Mexico 138, Russia 138 too. Okay, 144 is Kenya. Nigeria 144. Bangladesh 149. Uganda 149 too. Azerbaijan 152. Uzbekistan 158. Zimbabwe 160. And so this is probably going to the last page, my friends. Haiti 161 and Congo 165. Iraq is 168. Oh dear Saddam Hussein, well, what did you do to your country? You must reincarnate and do something, be born again in Iraq and do something good for your country, my friend. Well, and then we come to Afghanistan 172. Oh, it's got a lot to do, education and health really lacking. The life expectancy once upon a time, I remember, was only 45 years. Then the women are suppressed in Afghanistan. And then 172, Sudan, North Korea. Oh, okay, 176. God, so much corruption. Okay, and then we come to 180th ranking is Somalia, the most corrupt country surveyed by Transparency International. In this African country is the most corrupt country among 180 countries surveyed by Transparency International. So guys, this was a brief description to you about the rankings of countries in terms of honesty, or you can say in terms of levels of corruption. The Scandinavian countries rank among the top 10 countries in terms of honesty. Sadly, the African countries, as you can see, they rank very high in terms of corruption level. So use your knowledge, use your wisdom, use your experience before you go to these countries, whether as a tourist or whether as a businessman, and make a decision whether it's going to be safe for you, whether it's going to be financially profitable for you. All the best to you, my friends. Cheers and God bless you.